So this whole week, I've been working on putting together this loop pedal cover of Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. And tonight was gonna be the night I was gonna sit down, get everything set up, and record the whole thing. But then while I was at work around 10 or 11 this morning, I started to feel some scratchiness like right here. So I gave it a whirl, but my voice is just really not here tonight. So I started to flip through some old covers and some old original songs, trying to find something that might be interesting to listen to or talk about at the least. And it hit me, what if I just talk about all of it? Back in January, I did a video where I reviewed all of the songs that I've covered here on the channel, but what happened before that? Today, I'm just gonna be giving you a little bit of lore on myself and my background in music. So let's roll the clock back. So back in 2009, I started piano lessons, and I worked on these books right here. If you've taken piano lessons, you may be familiar with the Faber series. So I don't have all of them, I just have my theory book right here, so we can take a look together at little me writings. Oh, look at that. Did I identify any notes wrong? C, B, A, G. I look like I passed with flying colors. I only ended up taking piano lessons for about 8 months. I wasn't enjoying it a whole lot, and there ended up being some life circumstances that moved around, and I wasn't able to stay in. I did end up making it to Faber 2B in that time, and that's all the experience I had. I even participated in one competition, and superior rating, I was pretty amazing. After I quit lessons, I kind of thought, that's it. I had no interest in continuing to play piano, and I didn't. Except, you know that's not true. So let's roll the clock forward again. So when it got to about 2012-ish, forgive me, I don't know the exact date, I started to dilly-dally a little bit. One thing that motivated me to start playing again was that I become interested in this small, kind of unknown musical called The Phantom of the Opera. And I had this songbook with simplified versions of all the songs, and I was able to play oh, look at that picture. I was able to play all the songs that I knew from the musical. Coinciding with my interest in Phantom, I also picked up how to play chord progressions, and that got me playing all sorts of pop music, as well as being involved with the group in my church, which is where I got stacks and stacks of chord charts. This is a little bit of a gem, so if you remember back in the day on YouTube, parodies, especially Minecraft parodies, were all the rage. And so, I myself wrote a parody of I Can Show You the World from Aladdin. And you can see the words written by yours truly here in blue. Actually, this is the first song that I have a good recording of. So the theme is, my sister wants to destroy the world, and I want to not have it griefed.
Because I can.
Don't you dare light that fire. 100,000 that exists. Also from around this time, I have my first folder of songs that I had written. Now, these have kind of gotten mixed up with a bunch of stuff over the years, but I'll try to give you the first ones. This isn't the first, but this is a real gem. This is called Game Over. It's a song about dying, actually. Ready for this? Rewind, restart. I need a new start. Undo, redo. I want to be true. Because Game Over is coming too soon. Absolute masterpiece. Here's a spicy early romance song. This is not the first one I wrote, but it's got to be really early on. This doesn't have a title, so we'll figure it out as we go. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's something to get off my chest, and I just don't know what to say. Maybe I love you. Maybe I need you. Ooh, the angst. Maybe you're just someone I cling to, and I still don't know if I love you. This song is called Push On, and it's about a girl that I love, and she's going through the most painful emotion of all. That's right, lyrical vagueness. I saw you standing by, trying to act like you didn't cry. Instead of reading these to you, what if I played them? I'm gonna play this as close as I possibly can to how I think I would have played it back then. I saw you standing by, trying to act like you didn't cry. And I know everything you're going through, but you know I will always see you through. So push on, push on, push on. Even when all hope is gone, push on, push on, push on. Through the night and all day long, push on. Actually, the story behind Push On is a really, really funny one, but It's long enough that it definitely deserves its own video, but it's the main reason I got into making music and writing songs, and it's hilariously silly. I'll give you one more song from the 2012 era. This is called The Man Who Sang, and it is a song where I got a little artsy and did some metaphors. She was 6 years old when she went home in a hospital bed, all alone. A man walked in, he took her hand. With tears in his eyes, he began to sing her a song with his heart in each word. As she sat in his arms, how she knew he loved her. As that smile crossed her face, she gave all of her suffering away to the man who sang. And with that, let's hit our time machine again. I'm gonna jump forward to 2015 because everything in between that 2012 to 2015 basically finds itself in my stack of original songs. And although I wasn't recording a whole lot outside of a few goofy songs for YouTube during this time, I was improving a lot at my songwriting. So you can see one of the later songs I wrote, or maybe you can't see, has the lyrics over here, chords and different ideas kind of sketched out here. I'd write the chords around, was improving a lot at playing. And then once I had them all said and done, I would make usually a nice printed version of the song with the lyrics on one side and the collection of chords for the song on this side. And I was just hopeful I would remember how to play them. Even though this era is mostly just songs I wrote down and played for myself, there are some recordings. I'm about to hop into those, but first, one more song about Minecraft. How could you do this? Corrupt my world and die. That sounds like Lion King. How about this? Minecraft, on the day I met you, my heart fell for you. Minecraft, when I placed my first block, then my first flock of sheep, my heart was yours to keep. Oh yeah, just living life. I'm a self-centered guy, doing the least I can do to just get by. Woo! The very first music I actually recorded is all instrumental work because at the time I was wanting to make video games and I wanted to have original music to play with the video games, right? So I had this old software called Digital Orchestrator and I used all the default sounds and created some truly awful music. This track here is called Fun, but it sounds like a sad war cry. What's fun? Oh my God, stop. All right, that's all. My ears were being assaulted. I can't do that. Here's some great battle music. That bass. Oh. It's the gift that keeps on giving. The percussion on that was insane. I called this one classic techno. Let's see. Okay. This is nice. I know what this is. There's also a great story behind this song, but it's not for now. I desperately would like to skip over this next bit, but it's important. You see, I got in this phase where I was writing cute songs pretending to hit on my friends, and I'll just let you watch.
Ben once I got a question for you.
Man, that is a raw vocal. Absolutely nothing on it. My mouth doesn't even sync to.
I am kind of socially awkward, so I wrote this song to ask, would you game with me?
Oh, you see that eye scratch right there?
Game with
There! You can see the nose scratch. Alrighty, let's continue with the cringe. This is gonna be gross.
I stare into eyes of lost souls.
Oh no!
I don't wanna live one more day. If I were dead and make a change.
Oh, the singing.
To give it all I've got.
This is awful, but you know what? The drums make sense. There's a guitar solo. It's garbage, but it's not bad. It fits in the mix well. There's some piano that's like has to be doing something nice, got a little effect on it. My voice is mixed. It's not just like a flat, raw recording of my voice. It's mixed. There's a background vocal. I mean, this is a huge step up. I mean, I see this as an absolute win. We're definitely on the uphill, and the lyrics are getting a little better. That whole song, not that it's incredible, but that whole song is about actually doing something. So this song is about being a mess. It's cool. That's cool.
I had a choice, and I was afraid. Oh, listen me.
Okay, you know what? It definitely has that default FL Studio Sounds vibe to it. Not gonna lie. But the instrumental's kind of cool. The singing's terrible. I like it. Man, it's like noisy and not in like exactly a good way. It's like here's an absolute gem called Rulers of the Star System. It's about Bastila from the game Knights of the Old Republic.
She left me alone. I had nowhere to go. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I spend another day without you. I can't see past this pain I'm in. What if you had lived where we've been?
You know, that was kind of a jam, not gonna lie. So that's just a little bit of what I was working on from 2013 to 2015, and actually also 2016 too. So let's hit it again and jump forward. So 2017 rolls around, and it is the big year. I think I would define this year and the years following as the years of immense vocal improvement and composition improvement. Hopefully, from here on out, you'll just notice things get way better. This first song is a song I wrote in Spanish with a friend. The folder says 2018, but I know for a fact this song is from 2017. Oh yeah. Already like a sweeping pad, like drums that are mixed tightly. Ah, so much better.
Tú haces muchos globos como perros
Peros.
y estoy tu maestro.
I know this is gonna come off as insecure, but I feel the need to defend myself. I didn't know any Spanish when I sang this, and I know Spanish now, but this is rough. I like that guitar.
Chivismo porque eres la mejor loca amiga que he tenido.
I'm so sorry to say, but we've officially entered the era of me discovering autotune. True, click this button, pitch correction on, and I used it, and it would have been better not to. Landing Pad's a song I'm actively making a new recording of, but I was in like crazy Owl City zone when I wrote this song, and I'll just let you hear it.
We were going down the roadway, felt our wheels leaving the ground. We were doing things our way. I grabbed my parachute, took to the skies.
To the sky, Owl City reference.
Tarmac, I'm headed your way.
Let's jump forward. 2019 is a year that I actually started doing a lot more writing and a lot more producing. I was taking it a lot more seriously. So I have a ton more songs from this era. Not all of them are right here, but I'll just show you a couple of them. This is the original version of This Road Our Home, which I just recently dropped on Spotify and here on YouTube. So go check it out after this video.
And I let go of my doubt. I'll follow you, baby.
Yeah, just go listen to the version from this year because that's trash. Small secret here, I actually have a private video on my channel from 2019, and it's this. That's my voice. Oh, this next part is the best freestyle solo I've ever played. Don't know what happened. Just a lucky day. Never done anything like it before. Yeah, that's cool. Why don't I do that ever anymore? Where I Found My Voice is another song that really deserves its own video to talk about the story. But I will tell you, I wrote all the words to it in a 6-7 hour drive by myself, feeling very sad. And actually, I have the original recording from that drive, and I can play it right now, and we can both be in pain.
Picking up the guitar, playing it till 4. Put my life in music. And the music struck a chord.
Well, that's not the words I went with. It's mostly the same words, but I kind of forgot I changed some stuff from that first one.
Some days I wish I had held my tongue. And some days I still wish you and I were us. 'Cause every day I'm still loving you just from the one side.
Well, you know, it was like 3 in the morning. I was driving. Give me a break. Hopefully I can redeem myself just a little bit with a real recording.
Some things are better left unsaid. Some things fatten in my head. I find myself back in the place where my heart can bleed.
It's nice.
So I'm picking up the guitar, I'm playing it till 4. I put my life in music, and the music gave me hope.
If that's a song you would like me to finish, then please leave me a comment and say, hey, Joel, I want to know where you found your voice, and I gotta have the song. This next song is a really important song in the lore of my whole life. A friend of mine gave me 4 random chords and said, try to make a song out of this, and this is what we got. I call it Something Like Broccoli. Everyone's like a key change. Let's get some drums. Okay, that was actually in 2020, but in my defense, I was given 4 random chords, and if I recall, I did that in like 1 night, maybe 2 evenings after work, so yeah. With that, we've wrapped up 2019 and just inching into 2020, and it's time to jump forward one last time. We've arrived in the final era of 2020 to 2023, and this is the YouTube era. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because everything I've made is here on YouTube. You can go watch it all yourself. In fact, I already made a video back in January where I reviewed every song I've made here on YouTube. So I won't drag it out too long, but let's look at one particular song from every year of YouTube. Sound good? We'll start with 2020 cover of Photograph by Ed Sheeran. Ooh, look at that necklace swag I got. Ah, that's this corner behind me. I think with a little more mixing talent, a little more singing ability, something like that actually wouldn't sound too bad if I did it today. It's hard to pick just one thing from 2021, but I'm gonna go with my Girls Like You cover, because I think it's the best shot I've ever done for YouTube. Look at that front shot, it looks so cool.
Girls like you run around with guys like me. The sundown when I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, girl.
And my other favorite from this year, Demons by Imagine Dragons.
I can't escape this now unless you show me how. You show me how.
2022 was a big year for songs, but some of my favorite include Antihero,
It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees.
The candles for this video took me so long to set up. I feel like someone needs to appreciate all the candles in the background. It took forever.
The story of my life, I'll take her home. I'll drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen.
And this year, my favorites have probably been Talking to the Moon,
'Cause every night I'm talking to the moon. Still trying to get to you.
and of course, the showstopper of all showstoppers.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, I love you. Whoa.
That brings us to right now, but what about next week? Okay, it's still right now, but I told you at the start of this video that I was working on a loop pedal cover of Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. I am super excited for this one, so I'm gonna give you a preview right now. Now, none of this is the actual audio you're gonna hear next week, but this is me on a trial run playing through my loop. So keep in mind, that's what you're hearing. Here it is.
My shadow's the only one who walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating.
If you liked that, get subscribed because hopefully I don't get sick and it's coming out next week. Also, if you would, do me a huge favor and let me know if you liked this video and you want to see more Talking Head style videos. I could always share some of the stories for what some of the songs I've written are about and what inspired them. I could share a little bit about my process for writing songs and mixing and producing music, or just do more talking about life kind of stuff. Just let me know if you like this format, if it's something you want to see more of, or if not, give me music, baby, give me music. And if that's what you want, baby, I'll give you music. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Don't forget to like this video, get subscribed so you don't miss out on the video next Saturday, and here's a kiss. Nobody blows me a kiss back in the comments, I'll know nobody watched this far. And that sucks.